I'm going to mute myself.
Okay. Okay, let's start. Gentle as regular. With deep breathing, moving your whole body. Let's take deep breath in and out. And let's do some breathing exercise. Just quickly inhale and exhale through your nose. A short breath, quick breath as you go on your tippy toes. So bounce up and down. Deep breath. Now, let's just at one place, move your feet quickly, like you're running. So move your arms from your shoulders. And we're going to go for 100 times really quick. Let's now move your hip rotation. Move your leg from your hips. So we're going to balance on one foot and move your one leg back and forth, round and round. Let's go on your other foot. Forward, outwards, backwards, 3, 4, and 5. Now we will go in different direction. Let's hold body on your right foot and go backwards, and then forward, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go on the right one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go one more time on each foot. So let's lean on right foot forward and then backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's go with your right foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And let's go reverse it. Let's lean on your right foot. Left foot backwards and then forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's go on the other foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now let's move your one knee to your opposite elbow. So we're going to go with your left foot to your right elbow. Your knee, left knee, right knee to your left elbow. Left knee, right elbow, left knee, right knee, left elbow. Now, let's lift your left knee up, and then we're going to move to outward, outside, and then that's it in the back, behind your other foot. Lift it up, and then place it back. Same thing, right one, that's backwards, lift it up, forward. Left one, it's like you're opening up a door, and then closing it. Wide apart, and then back. Lift it as high as possible, and then bring it forward. So let's now work on your upper body. We did good work on your hip joints. Let's do your right shoulder. And then left shoulder. We're going to move it forward, upwards, backwards. Same thing. Left one, your right one, left one. And let's reverse it. The backwards first. And the right one backwards, up, forward, left one backwards. Same thing, just opposite direction. Now let's do both shoulders together. Forward, up, backwards. 2, 4, 5. Let's reverse it. Backwards, upwards, forward. 1, 2, 3, and 5. Now let's bring your arms apart, parallel to your shoulders, and then bend your arms from your elbows. From here, keep your elbows height at the same height. Keep it as parallel to your shoulders. Rotate your shoulders downwards as you bring your hands downwards. Now bring your hands backwards. So don't drop your elbows, keep them up. Now, upwards. Let's do same exercise, but we will do one arm at a time. Bring them parallel to your shoulders. And from elbow, one backwards, one downwards. And then other one. So it's a rotation from your shoulders. You need to do the activities all day when you keep on moving your arms from your shoulders in different directions. If we don't move, then they get stagnant. Then sometimes we have a frozen shoulder. Let's bring your arms, your hands together in front of your chest. Bring them apart, bring them together. Outwards, inwards, out. These are simple exercise for your shoulders. Same thing you can do, like we do in different exercises. Bring your arms all the way up together. All the way up. Bring your palms together. Down. 3, 4, and These are shoulder exercises. Sometimes you get tired and you stop and then start doing again. If they get sore, that's okay. Give them a break for a day and then start again. Let's stretch. These stretchings also work on your shoulder and not only the shoulders, but your upper back also. And lower back. Stretch your left arm up and then lean towards your right side. Stretch all the way from your, think about your hip, left hip, that you're stretching from your left hip, but at the same time, you are stretching downwards your left foot. Let's bring it back. So you don't want to lift your on the side of your arm, you're stretching. Let's bring your right arm up. So you don't want to lift your right foot, bring it downwards. Then keep it stagnant, keep it grounded. And then move your right arm. So that's how you're going to feel the stretch in your right hip. Let's do it again with the breathing. Inhale, 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 stretch, exhale, and stretch more. This is very good exercise for your lower back, for your shoulders. Let's do the same thing with your right arm. Inhale, inhale, stretch, and then exhale. Inhale, and then come back. Let's do with your both arms. Breathe in, stretch, towards your right, and then exhale. Breathe in, stretch towards your left, and then exhale. One more time. Breathe in, stretch towards right, breathe out. Breathe in, and moving towards your left. Breathe out. In the middle, and then come back. So when you do with your breath in, you stretch, set upper back, but when you exhale, you stretch your whole one side. Okay, let's bring your feet apart. And your arms apart. Let's go down. As usual, in tabletop. Make sure back is flat, knees are straight. Hold it. So you feel the stretch in your hamstrings. And see how low you can go. And let's touch your opposite foot. Breathe out as you go to your side and breathe in as you go in the middle. And let's bring your hands in the middle. Let's keep your knees straight and see how low you can go. If it is difficult, then take something under your hands, or you can keep your fingers down, or you can bring your feet slightly apart. So you place your hands down. So if it is easy for you, so bring your feet slightly closer. So that way you will have a good stretch of your hamstrings, which is very important for your whole body. Okay, let's bring the left hand forwards, right hand backwards, and let's switch right one forward, left one back, and let's go for that. 6, 8, and 10. Place your hands back again in the middle. So whenever you are moving your hand back and forth, each time you do that, try to come as low as possible. So that's when you're going to feel the stretch. So what I mean is, if I stretch my left hand this time in front of your right foot, further away though, right one backwards, come as low as possible. Same thing when you switch, go as low as possible. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's do with your both hands together. We're gonna go forward, your both hands, and then backwards. Forward, go as low as possible. It's like a gentle bouncing. When you bounce, then you stretch more. So backwards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. It should be easier to place your hands down on your mat. Just place your hand, left hand in the middle, and right arm up. Same thing, now right hand down, left arm up. One more time, right arm up. Twist your whole body, whole upper body. So think about your waist, that's where you are twisting towards the left. And then come down. Now let's stretch your arms forward. Let's walk your hands forward and bring your hips backwards. Keep your heels down. And keep on stretching your arms from your shoulders. Keep on bringing your hips backwards. And now let's go forward. Keep on walking your hands. And then come into plank on your toes. And then drop your hips. Bring your chest high. Let's go back. Go forward. Forwards. Forward. And now let's place your knees down and apart. Same thing as feet, apart. Your toes outwards and heels inwards. And let's go gently back and forth. So there shouldn't be any resistance coming forward, but backwards, be careful. It's a great stretch of your hip joints though. Okay, 3 times. Now let's bring your feet together or closer, your toes inwards and your knees even further apart, and come forward. Let's go back. Let's go forward. Whenever you come forward, make sure that your neck is extended, your shoulders are down, your chest is high. That's how you want to have your regular pose, that you should not shrug your shoulders. That's how you build your muscles, that your shoulders are down, neck is extended, your chest is extended. Now let's go backwards and place your forearms down. The lower the chest, wider your knees can go. So let's bring your chest down as bringing your elbows out and knees even further apart. And let's keep on going down. And let's come up. Let's bring your feet forward. So when your feet are forward, then try to go all the way back. Keeping your knees apart. And then gently go down. So if your knees are not supporting, so be careful.
Yeah, Bhaiya, that's what I wanted to ask you. I think, I had some knees issues sometimes back. I would say it's like 95% okay. 5% I still have some uneasiness. So what should I do? Should I not do it at all, or should I just tone it down?
Do the way you don't feel the pain.
Especially when the chest is touching the ground and knees apart. So that time I think there is slight discomfort.
Do that, or try to adjust your knee in such a position so you don't feel the pain. See where your knee can be so you feel no pain or discomfort.
Okay, thank you.
We want to, our aim going in this exercise back and forth is to have your stretch in your thighs, in your quads, not on your knees. If your knees hurt, then just try to avoid it or do in such a way you don't feel any strain or discomfort in your knee.
Okay, thank you.
So let's go one more time forward. So just stay here. So we will do one more exercise here. Just keep your feet apart, your knees apart, feet together. And let's bring your arms, your chest up. Just stand on your knees and feet. And let's go with your arms up and then down. Let's bring your arms up, breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, exhale, breathe in, breathe out. Inhale and exhale. Now let's go down. It should be when you stretch your knees, it's not just stretching the knees, but also stretching your quads. And that's why we need to bend the knees, because sometimes what happens, we sit in chair all day long and we don't stretch our quads. So that's why it's important to sometime when you work, sit on the floor. That will help for your thighs to be stretched. And let's bring your arms apart. We will go to your one side and stretch your arm. Then again, slightly twist. Keep your lower shoulder downwards, your chest upwards. Let's go with your right side. Then on your right side, stretch left arm, let it go all the way from your lower back. So it's not only the hanging your arm, stretching from your left lower side left lower back, and gently twist. So the multiple things are involved here. One is shoulder to keep it down, your arm extended, your knee pushing it down, your spine, keep it straight. And let's come back. So let's do it one more time and attention to all these points, arms apart. So even though we're going to twist to your side, but let's keep your spine straight, not forward. That's what I mean. So lean onto your left side, stretch your right arm. Keep your left shoulder upward, downwards, chest upwards. Now twist. Bring your chest slightly upwards, look upwards. Your right knee downwards, your elbow outwards. So try to create the distance between your right knee and your right elbow. Means right elbow goes towards your left side. Your right elbow goes towards your left side, and your knee goes downwards. So that's when you will feel the stretch in your side waist. Let's do the other side. Lean onto your right side. Stretch your left arm towards your right side. Your twist. Your knee downwards, elbow outwards. Not to lean forward. Twist upwards. So that's how you get. There's so many muscles engaged at the same time. So it's a simple but really great exercise for lower back. Okay. What we will do is now bring your arms up, bring them forward, interlock them, turn them forward, then all the way up, backwards. So now you're going to engage your upper back and shoulders. So stretch upwards and sideways. It's your right side. Back in the middle. Where's your left side? Breathe out. Spin back again in the middle. Again towards your right side. Back in the middle. Towards your left. In the middle. And then come back. Now let's go forward. Let's place your both hands down. And you can now make your spine, you can bend as much as you like. So let's go downwards. First, try as much as possible without lifting up your knee and your hips. And if you have to, you can lift them up. So what you can do is maybe if you are not able to reach all the way down, so make one fist, put on top of the other wrist, other fist, and then bring your forehead down. And then come back. Let's twist. Arms apart. Place your left hand behind, right hand over your left thigh. Keep your chest upwards, and then push your hand against your thigh. So that way you're going to twist. And the back hand, you have it on the floor. It's to keep your back straight. Breathe out, twist. Same thing on other side. Let's place your right hand behind your back to make your back straight. Left hand over your right thigh. And push your hand against your thigh to twist. Breathe out. Don't forget breathing out in this position. Let's twist one more time. Over to your left side. Right hand over your thigh. Get your back straight. Breathe out. Push your hand against your thigh to twist. And let's go over to your right side. And then come back. Let's now bend backwards. Place your hands behind. Keep your thighs down. Your knees down. Push them down and push your hips up. Drop your head back. And then come back. Let's do these exercises with different position of your leg. We're going to keep your right leg there where it is. We'll extend your left one. So here we're going to bend forward first. Let's bring your arms up as you breathe in. And now use your hips to go forward. So don't think that you are going to use your back, but use your hips. Try to lift them up. Make your whole upper body forward, the long upper body, and then reach down to your foot with your both hands. You can feel stretch in your hamstrings. Breathe out and see how low you can go. Everyone has different ability, different flexibility. And now bring your arms up. And now we are going to twist, same way. Place your left hand over your right thigh, right hand behind. Make your back straight, and then twist. Look all the way behind. And now we're going to bend backwards, same way. Place your both hands behind and lift your hips up as you keep your right knee down. And then come down. Let's do the same thing with your right leg. Right leg extended. Left foot as close as possible to your body. Both arms up. Inhale. Exhale. Reach down forward. And let's bring your both arms up as you breathe in. And breathe out. Let's go to your side. Placing your right hand over your left thigh, left hand behind, and leverage with your right hand to twist. And now let's place your both hands behind and lift your hips up while keeping your left leg down, right heel down. And then come back. Okay, let's go on to your knees and your palms. And let's do good stretchings in this position. The more different positions you stretch in, better it is for your body. So let's go backwards. And let's go forward. So let's repeat this exercise. Let's go into child pose. Sometimes it could be really effective exercise, especially when you are tired. Let's repeat it a few times. When you have a stiff lower back, when you have your whole lower back stiff, when you have your thighs stiff, your knees stiff. So this is a great exercise. Breathe out here, breathe in the middle. Breathe out as you go back. Go forward, breathe in, breathe out as you go all the way forward. And then same way, go backwards. Come forwards. And this time, let's go all the way down. Now let's go upwards again. And let's go all the way back. Let's go forward into Cobra. Let's go all the way down. Your chest down. Let's go up again. And let's go back. Let's do again. Forward. Drop your hips. All the way down. This time, extend your both arms forward. Now here, roll your hips, only the hips, side to side. So that is hip relaxing exercise. Roll your hips, keep your body loose and relaxed. And move your hips to your left, to your right. And then hold it here. Let's inhale. Lift your right leg from your hip and the left arm. Exhale and come down. Let's do with your right arm and left leg. Breathe in. Let's go up. Breathe out. One more time. Inhale. Right leg and left arm. Breathe out. One more time. And then come down. Now let's lift your both arms and both legs. Inhale, and let's go up. You can keep your feet apart and hands apart, arms apart. And then come down as you breathe out. So now let's roll side to side as you lift your body up and roll to your right and roll to your left. Let's inhale and hold your breath in. Go to your left, to your right. And then come back in the middle. Let's place your hands outside of your chest. Let's go up into cobra and then child pose. From here, let's go into downwards dog. So put your toes down, lift your knees up. And now here, let's stretch your one heel at a time. This is another exercise you should do before and after your any intense exercise or any sport. Let's bring your heels down. We're going to go forward and drop your hips and then chest high, shoulders down. And let's go back. Come forward. Go back. Let's repeat it 3 more times. Forward, down. Let's go back. 2 more. Forward. Let's go back. 1 more. And let's bring your knees down. And I'm going to stretch your lower back. Now let's go on your back. Let's lie down on your back. So let's do good lower back exercises. Bring your right knee to your chest and hold your shin in your both hands and press your thigh down. Lift your upper body, shoulders, your upper back. Stretch your left leg off the floor. So let's keep your left leg straight. Let's stretch your legs. Bring the right leg into straight position. Go down to your left shin. Press your thigh down to your abdomen. Switch your legs. Press your right thigh down. Switch down. Left one down. Left one straight. Switch your legs. Switch your legs. One more time. Your right leg down to your chest, right thigh, or left one. And then relax down. Now let's bring your right knee to your right chest and bring it outside all the way close to the floor and then downwards and then bring it in. So we're going to rotate your hip. Think about your hip to rotate by moving your right knee, your right thigh outwards. We're going to do this 5 times in each direction. 3, 4, and 5. Let's reverse it. Bring your right knee forward, outwards, upwards, and then in. Forward, upwards, upwards, in. 2. Make your right hip big rotation. 4. And keep on doing it. Not fast. You don't have to hold it, but at the same time, You don't have to do really fast. Let's bring your left knee up to your chest, bring it outwards towards the floor and downwards, and then back in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's reverse it. Forward, outwards, upwards, and then in 1, 2, 3. Let's go for 4. And one more time. 5. Now let's try doing both knees together. But before we do both knees together, let's bring your knees as close as possible to your hips. Or hips down towards your heels. So heels close to your hips. Let's inhale, lift your hips up, with your arms all the way behind your shoulders. And breathe out, bring your hips down. Let's do it again. Inhale, hips up, arms up, hands all the way behind on the floor. Breathe out. Let's do it one more time. Let's go up. Let's bring your both knees to your chest. Your arms apart. Bring your both knees to your right side, then downwards, and then switch to your left side to bring them up back to your chest. Let's do this opposite. Bring your knees to your left, downwards, over to your right side, upwards, back onto your chest. So this is your one rotation. Let's do it again. Bring your knees to your right side, move them downwards, over to your left side, upwards, back in the middle. Let's go towards your left, to your right, up, back in the middle. Let's do it again. Towards your right side, to your left, up, and then towards the left, down, towards your right, and back in the middle. Okay, great. Now let's bring your feet slightly away from your hips. And we are going to do same exercise 3 times. So feet should be apart as wide as your hips. So let's inhale, lift your hips up. Exhale. Let's inhale and go up. One more time. Breathe in. And breathe out. Now let's bring your both knees to your chest and hold on to your shin. Let's bring your upper body off the floor. So press your thighs again together against your abdomen. So we're going to stretch your legs forward and your arms behind. Let's bring them again down to your chest. Use your hands to press your shins so your thighs are pressing your abdomen. Let's stretch them. Bring them again. Forward. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more time. And 10. Let's put them down. Now let's try the next exercise, which is also great for your lower back. Let's put your feet, your heels away from your hips. You are not going to straighten up your legs, but we are going to put your heels away from your hips. And see if you can, again, as wide as your hips. Same thing as knees, don't bring them together, slightly apart, as well as your feet or hips. Let's lift your hips up, bring your arms behind, and back again. Arms down, again, inhale, hips up, arms behind. One more time, let's go. Your hips high. So this is lower back strengthening. The more your feet are away from your hips, more strengthening it becomes. Okay, now let's bring your left foot, left ankle onto your right thigh and hold down to your knee and your foot. Bring them to your chest. Breathe out and use your lower leg to push your ankle towards your chest and use your hands to pull your knee and foot towards your chest as well. And let's switch your legs. Place your right ankle onto your left thigh, or down to your foot and your knee, and pull them. Use your lower leg to push. This is a great exercise for your hip joint, and anything is good for your hips and for your hip joint is great for your lower back because all those muscles are connected from your lower back to your hip joint. So let's try doing the same exercise again. Your left ankle onto your right thigh, down to your foot and your knee, and pull them. And let's stretch your legs. Right one onto your left thigh, or your foot and knee, pull them. And place them back. We're going to do similar exercise, but not the same. Let's place again your left foot, left ankle onto your thigh. Bring them to your chest, all the way. Now, drop them towards your right side. So that means you are pushing your foot using your lower leg, lower thigh. Try to keep your left arm behind your back on the floor. See if you can keep your left elbow on the mat. Right hand behind your neck and skull. Keep your left shoulder as low as possible. And I'm going to lift your body up, upper body. And then touch your head back on the floor. Let's breathe out, go up. Keep on pushing your lower leg to keep your foot upwards. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, we'll repeat same exercise on other side. Let's bring your right ankle onto your left thigh. Hold on to your knee and your foot. Bring them to your chest as close as possible. And now in the same position, drop them towards your left side. You want to keep your right elbow down, left hand behind. I'm gonna go up and then down. 1, 2, 3. So keep your knee, your lower leg, pushing your foot upwards. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. These are the exercises which give the instant effect on your lower back. When you stretch it, you can feel the difference. Let's put your feet together and knees apart. And now let's put your feet together. I mean, not together, slightly apart. Let's place your palms downwards at the edge of your hips. So that way you will keep your lower back flat. You want to keep your arch and going away. No arch in your lower back. Bring your right knee to your chest. Stretch your right leg all the way up. Now we are going to rotate it. Let's go in clockwise. So we're going to make small circle. And now let's make your circle slightly bigger. And let's make your cycle even bigger. And even bigger. Each circle, make it bigger and bigger. And really big, all the way as far as you can go to your right, down to your left, upwards. And let's start making your circle smaller. Smaller. And smaller. And small. Let's put it back. Let's do the same thing with your left one. Stretch your left leg up. We're going to go, let's go into anti-clockwise with your left leg. Let's make small circle. And let's keep on making your circle bigger. Making it big. And keep on making it even bigger. And now your circle should be really big all the way on all sides. And let's start making it smaller. Try to keep your toes inwards and your heel outwards. Let's make it smaller, 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 and even smaller. Okay, let's put them back. Bring your knees to your chest as you hold your shins. Bring your upper body off the floor. Bring your fingers behind your skull and your neck. Stretch your right leg. Kick forward. Your left one. Right one. Left one. Let's keep on repeating. 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a quick jerk. 9, 10 more. So these quick jerks are great for your knees. This is one of the knee exercise we are doing, but we are including our abdomen. Keep your elbows apart. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's come down. Let's lift. Keep your hips, your heels slightly away from your hips. Let's lift your hips up. Forward it up. You're going to lift your right leg up. Lower your hips and lift them up. Lower them. Up. Down. 3. Down. 4. Down. And 5. Let's switch your legs. Put your right one down. Left one up. Down, your hips down. Hips up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, now let's place again your left ankle onto your right thigh. Hold down to your foot and your knee. Bring them to your chest as we did before. Stretch your right leg up. Lift your upper body and reach to your right leg in your both hands. As high as you can. Now lower your body, upper body, your head down. And let's release your hands. Keep your left ankle onto your right thigh, right leg straight. Bring your heads behind your skull and your neck. Now let's lift your upper body and bring your elbow towards your left knee and then go back. Let's repeat it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's switch your legs. Right ankle onto your left thigh. Hold down to your knee and your foot. Bring them to your chest. Stretch your hip. Bring them down towards your chest. Stretch your left leg. Lift your whole upper body. Reach up to your leg in your both hands. And then lower your head. And release your hands. You're gonna bring your hands behind your skull and neck. And let's bring your elbow to your knee. Left elbow to your knee. 1, 2, 3. Breathe out as you go up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, let's bring your feet down. Let's place your hands onto your thighs. And we are going to do some crunches. Lift your upper body, slide your hands towards your knees, and then go back. Let's go up, come back. 1. Breathe out as you go up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's go for 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. A deep breath in and out 3 times. Now let's place your hands again. We have to complete the previous exercise by rotating your legs, your hips in different direction. So palms facing down at the edge of your hips, right knee down to your chest, stretch all the way up. Now we did this exercise clockwise. We're going to do anti-clockwise. So let's rotate it. We're going to make small circle first. And then we are going to make your circle bigger. And make it even bigger. And now the biggest, all the way out, down, right side, upwards, left. And now let's start making it smaller. And let's make it smallest and then bring it down. Now the left leg, let's stretch it up. And we did anti-clockwise. We're going to bring it into clockwise now. Let's start making small circles and make each circle bigger. Let's keep on making bigger. And all the way down, side, up. Now let's start making it smaller. Make it smaller, 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 really small, and then put it back. Let's put your feet together, drop your knees out. Now let's do another one. Good lower back stretching exercise. Let's drop your both knees towards your right in this position, towards your right side. Now stretch your upper leg all the way towards your right side. Right hand behind your neck. Left hand behind your back. And let's go up and then down. Each time you go down with your head, try to touch your toe, the big toe, down on the floor. Let's go up, down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going to do the same thing again. Let's put your feet together, your knees apart, and then drop your knees towards your left side. Stretch your right leg all the way out. Left hand behind. Let's bounce up and then down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Let's do one more exercise right here, which we need to complete. Our rotation of your legs. Let's put your palms facing down at the edge of your hips. Knees to your chest. Both legs up now this time. Let's make small circle. Together, 2, 3. Keep on making bigger. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's bring it back in the middle. Let's do the opposite. Anti-clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Next time we will do the coming back, also making circles. Okay, let's go onto your palms and onto your knees. Let's stretch your lower back. Again, that's how we started. Go forward. Lift your knees off the floor into upward dog. Let's go back into downward dog. Let's walk your hands towards your feet. Stretch your arms apart. Let's go up, all the way up. Interlock your fingers. Stretch your arms up. Look up. And then down. Okay, let's sit down. We did a lot of lower back exercise and abdominal strengthening exercise. And let's do now few breathing exercises. The first one we're going to do is Kapalbhati. We're going to push the air from your abdomen out. So think that you have your abdomen with full of air. So you want to squeeze that air out. That's how the Kapalbhati is done. So breathe in and out through your nose. Keep on doing for 5 minutes. Now, after 5 minutes, let's exhale and then hold your breath out. So let's breathe in and quickly breathe out through your lips. And then slowly inhale. And then breathe. Let the breath come out. So let's do another, this time for 300 times Kapalbhati, the repetitions. And then you will breathe out all the way and hold your breath out. And hold as long as possible. Then you slowly inhale and hold the breath inside as well. And then let it come out. So let's do it again, 300 times. And let's do now the last one. We'll inhale through left and exhale to your right for 5 times, and then 5 times right to left. So continuously left to right for 5 times, and then you switch from right to left. So there are different variations of Anulom Vilom, the alternate breathing. So we are going to do just left to right and then right to left. So long and slow breath. And let's chant Om for 3 times. Take a deep breath. Om. Om. Thank you. And namaste.
Thank you, Bhaiya. Very good class. Very nice stretches.
Thank you.
Thank you. It was
Yeah,
really
we have
class.
slightly different type of class today.
Sometimes we need these kind of stretches also, just purely stretches, which is very good.
Yeah, definitely we need